Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, apparently. Yeah, I know, that reference would probably have made more sense in the last episode, what with the Great Deku Tree and all, but... what can I say? I decided to do it then because I'm a mad and impulsive man. I also have OCD. Thank goodness I'm not Bangladeshi. Now you see, my dream is that somebody hears that joke and they get why it's funny without having to look it up. Of course, my parents would argue that if you have to look up why a joke is funny, it isn't funny, but... what can you do? So in the last episode, we found a pinwheel puzzle with nothing in it. And then we were told several locations we have to go to in order to get the pinwheels. Okay, you can't really see it, but a pair of disembodied legs just walked by on this walkway. It's one of the harder, or at least more obscure ghosts to get in the game. So yeah, we found some pinwheels, and... well, if you know video games, you may assume that there's a boss rush coming up. And there kind of is, except that where this game would have a boss rush, it has something even more annoying. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, we're going to go into the storeroom, apparently? I have no idea why, but the quick cuts of static made that scene even scarier. Not as a pop scare, necessarily, it just makes the whole thing scarier to me. Oh hey, it's that guy. Maybe he can explain what's going on. Except not, because apparently he was a ghost all along. Who knew? Just going to grab this Type 0 film from the corner here. You see how, well, you may be able to see how, on the box it says 12 sheets? That is an absolute lie. You only get one sheet of Type 0 film. Still, it's kind of handy when you're in a pinch. Though with that said, I don't recall that I have ever used it. This particular item is interesting because it's not a ghost. It's, well, you can see there, it's a map. It shows you the location of the 3 pinwheels that we still need to find if hearing about it from your sister didn't clue you in as to where you're meant to go. And of course, there's also a couple of diaries in the filing cabinets. You know, I have to wonder, why is it a feudal Japanese prison cell has a series of filing cabinets in it? Oh well. Also, that note, again, tells you where to find the pinwheels. Alrighty, we're done with the storeroom for now. So we can head out, and now, with this distraction finished, we can get down to finding those keys that we're meant to be finding. Nope, that is entirely the wrong way. We have to go this way. We're going to start at the very beginning, and we're going to go to the Osaka house. Again, it's hardly a trek to get there from the storeroom, so here it is. You can actually spend quite a lot of time in the Osaka house. And while I intend to show you why, well, I'll show you why in a second, but I intend to show you how you can spend a lot of time in this house, but I'll do it in a bonus video because, well, I've got to have some bonus content for the DVD, right? Can't just have animated menus as a extra feature, right? If you need it as some Type 14 film, but that's not what we came here for. We came here to take a picture of this. No? Nothing? Okay. Of course not. Although, to be entirely honest, I'm pretty sure this is not who we are meant to be fighting. Well, no, I say that. I know this is not who we are meant to be fighting. You see how he took a picture of the woman in the box? That is who we are meant to be fighting right about now. But the game decides it's going to throw that guy at us. Okay, now we're going to fight the woman in the box. I don't think it's a spoiler to say that, is it? I mean, you guys have got to be all smarks by this point. You've got to know that this is what was coming. Another fantastic scare moment ruined by video game lag. Thank you, hardware. So I've mentioned before that this particular ghost is very clearly inspired by The Ring. There is one video that she does, I don't know whether it's when she attacks you or when you defeat her or if she kills you even. The game does actually give you a close-up shot of her eye, just like from the movie. Oh yeah, you know I mentioned a while back in whatever video it was that this woman is an Ubume ghost? A woman who died during childbirth or failed to provide for her child during her life? You can actually hear the crying baby in the background of this fight. Mostly just to creep you out some more. Functionally speaking, this ghost is trying to make me waste all my film with my ridiculously bad trigger finger, but functionally speaking, she's exactly the same as the other times we fought her. She has a bit more HP, but other than that, that's it. She does have a desperation move of sorts. I mean, you've seen it there. As soon as she gets below half health, she just runs at you. But other than that, yeah, it's just the standard woman in the box fight. And now we have the Osaka crest, which is, what, 2 of 4? Yeah, 2 of 4. Alrighty. Now you want to be very careful, because as soon as you step outside, you get to see 1, 2, and you may have seen it before, but there was a third kid who ran away. This is the first side quest. Basically, you just hang around in the house and play hide and seek with the kids. There's no real bonus to doing it other than filling up the ghost list, but it's something to do. And as I say, I'm going to show it off in a bonus video. And for the time being, I think we're actually going to call it a video right about now. So join us next time for more pinwheel hunting. So until next time, goodbye.